Welcome into Galena Sports Live semifinal action. Happy Wednesday, everyone, as your Galena Bulldogs will take on the St. Mary's Colgan Panthers tonight. Both teams coming off a good win yesterday for Galena. They get it done in overtime over Thomas Jefferson 49-42. And for the Colgan Panthers, they win over Bronow 92-18. One of the highest scoring games you'll see in high school girls basketball. It's certainly going to be a task for these Lady Bulldogs tonight, but we wanted to let you know that the pregame show is presented by Mercy Specialty Hospital and Orthopedics in Galena, an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs right here in Southeast Kansas with all private rooms and spa-like surroundings. Learn more at mercy.net or call 620-783-1732. So we'll continue this pregame show between the Galena Bulldogs and the St. Mary Colgan Panthers after this on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena Sports Live.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the four-states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the Four States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have two convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your fun started today at J. Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution. Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
Welcome back to Mercy we look a little into the matchup between these two teams. Galena coming into this matchup 2-5, second time playing Colgan in 3 games. They played them the last time they played them. It wasn't a very close game, so we'll see if these Bulldogs can make it close tonight. But what it came down to yesterday was team performance, as it was a very well all-around team win. A lot of chemistry, minimal turnovers, and a lot of second chance points, and that's how they were able to get it done. And they're going to have to do that again tonight and even more, because this Colgan team scored 92 points last night, and the Colgan broadcast crew said that one of their players, Lily Brown, scored 50 points. She's won the MVP the last 2 times of this tournament, and could be a third after a 50-point performance. That's a all-time single-game high in this tournament, beating Mia Sarwinski's record of 36 points last year, and Kayla Dingman had a 36-point game in 1999. So she's certainly somebody the Bulldogs are aware of. They've seen her a couple games ago, and will be a lot to handle. So it'll be interesting to see how the Bulldogs are able to slow this high-powered Colgan offense down, as they're going to have to create some turnovers and not have very many of their own. So for Galena on the season, giving up 53 points a game, I feel like that's a pretty high number. They're going to have to bring that down. Colgan's going to be giving them all they can handle on offense and scoring 30 points a game. So that's a stat that they're going to have to well exceed tonight, as last night 49 points was a season high in points for them. The game they won in overtime, led by Mia Boyce, as she's one of the key starters that came back on this team. And also there's a lot of youth on this Galena team. They've been getting some help from Weslyn Russell, as she's been very effective in the paint, rebounds, and being able to get into the paint and get easy layups to create openings for other players on the outside, such as Riley Boyce and Riley Meyer and Arista Sturgis. So those are some players to look out for. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about these key players, and then we'll have your area matchups coming up after this on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena Sports Live.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back out into the Tony Dubray Classic here on Galena Sports Live. As we look more into this matchup, we're going to get you some area matchups by Cole Grand.
Yeah, Cooper. So for the tournament yesterday on the boys' side, or I guess I'll just start with this tournament, the scores from yesterday, the wins and losses from yesterday. So for the boys' side of the tournament, we have it right here. We first had Colgan playing Thomas Jefferson, and Colgan took that match. Sheldon playing Liberal, Sheldon playing Liberal, and Liberal won that game. And the next one we have Pierce City versus Bruno, and Pierce City won. And then we have Galena versus Arma, which we live streamed that one, and Galena won that game. So then going to the girls' side of the bracket, we have St. Mary's Colgan playing Bronaf, and Colgan won that. Then we have Thomas Jefferson versus Galena. Galena took the win. That brings us to the Colgan-Galena game we have today. The winner of this will go on to this the championship. On the other side of the bracket, we have Liberal versus Arma. Liberal took that win. And Pierce City versus Sheldon, where Pierce City took that. So Liberal and Pierce City will be playing to go to the championship. Colgan and Galena, the winner of this will go against the winner of Liberal and Pierce City.
Thank you, Cole, for the update on the tournament, as we'll try and keep you updated. On the boys' side tomorrow, we'll be live streaming, but we're going to go ahead and step away one more time. When we come back, we'll have starting lineup and tip shortly after that on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena Sports.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Dad, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
So we'll come back as we close out the Mercy pregame show. We're going to look to the starting lineups. They just announced them on the floor. We're set for tip-off. Starting off with the St. Mary's Colgan Panthers, senior number 4, Lily Brown, senior number 10, Polona Kalan, junior number 11, Mariah Harris, junior number 22, Lainey Meek, and sophomore number 23, Jakayla Davis. That rounds out the starting five for the Colgan Panthers. For your Galena Bulldogs, number 2, Riley Boyce, senior number 3, Arista Sturgis, freshman number 15, Weslyn Russell, freshman number 21, Riley Meyer, and sophomore number 12, Morgan Strong. As we're set here to get things underway on day 2, Colgan controls the tip-off, and will kick it into the corner. That's Lainey Meek, her 3, can't get to go. Kalan there with the rebound, and Weslyn Russell able to rip it down. Colgan comes up empty-handed. Their first trip down the floor. Now we get the first look at the Bulldogs. Riley Boyce in the corner as she gets fouled on the arm. This foul will go against Polona Kalan, her first personal foul, and I guess the first foul of the game. So we got our scoreboard back today. Got the camera figured out. Arista Sturgis 3 is good to get the Bulldogs an early 3-0 lead, and that's what we saw in the second half from Arista Sturgis, her ability to make the three-point shot. The Bulldogs are certainly going to need that tonight, as it's Polona Kalan with the ball. Down low, Lily Brown underneath, shot no good. Rebounded by Mariah Harris. Back to the corner, Kayla Davis gets cut off by Strong, and it's going to be a turnover. Fast break as Riley Boyce gets tripped up, and the Bulldogs cough it back up to the Panthers. Down low to Lily Brown gets it to go off the glass for two. 1:15 gone in the game. Colgan looking to pressure the Bulldogs early. Arista Sturgis gets the inbound. And Riley Boyce comes up the court. And okay, I think they just called it out of bounds off Riley Boyce. So Galena turnover as they're trying to get it down low to Lily Brown quickly. Lots of Bulldog defenders swarming. Ball nearly goes out, but saved by Laney Meek. A three on the way, no good. Long rebound, Jakayla Davis, and now the third opportunity this possession for Colgan. Something Galena did really good on yesterday is rebounding and limiting second chance points. Down low, Lily Brown's shot good, and the foul. Chance at a three-point play. First one rolls around and goes down. So Lily Brown with all 5 of the Panther points. Morgan Strong is going to give it back to Colgan.
Apologies for the camera. It looks like it turned off here. I don't know why. Well, we have a loose cord, so it keeps. All right. We'll have to fix it. Cooper.
So that shot's missed by Mariah Harris, and Strong comes away with the rebound. Bulldogs scored the first points of the game. See if they can set something up on offense here. Kick out to the wing. Now they'll set things up at the top of the key. Dakota Bennett at the scores table set to check in. There's a nice layup by Riley Boyce. Gets it to go and nods things up at 5. Quickly to the other end. Layup no good. And poked free of the hands of Lily Brown. Excellent job contesting the shot and ripping it away after she got the offensive rebound. Riley Boyce, as this is going to be red, and fast break layup for Lily Brown gives the Panthers the lead back. Lily Brown in the lane will be fouled and will go to the line and shoot 2. Dakota Bennett checks in the game for the Bulldogs. Morgan Strong will take a seat. Last foul was called on Weslyn Russell, her first personal. Brown gets both to go, now has all 9 of the Panther points. Bennett with the ball, and Boyce will be fouled, bringing the ball up the court. That time, Galena had no issues beating the Colgan press. So we're nearly halfway through this first quarter action. This pass will be tipped and stolen away by Laney Meek, the Bulldogs' 5th turnover. Laney Meek with the ball. Out to the wing, shot on the way, and good. That's Molly Sweezy. This pass stolen away. Kick to the corner to Meek, and Meek trying to get it down low to Brown. Has it stolen away by Wesleyan Russell. Boyce gets it to Russell. Top of the key. And we're going to have an offensive foul on an illegal screen by Rista Sturgis. That'll be her first and team foul number 3. So we'll have Corona Kalan check back in the game for Laney Meek for the St. Mary's Colgan Panthers. Panthers are going to turn it over here as there's a confusion on handing the ball off there, and got poked free by Riley Boyce and off the knee of a Colgan defender to give the ball back to Galena. Colgan's had 4 or 5 turnovers early on in this game, and Galena, it'd be nice to see him capitalize. That time a tough shot by Boyce. Can't get it to go. That's Kalan bringing ball up the court. 4 people spaced around the perimeter for the Panthers. And we'll have a foul called as it's going to be on, wait to see who it's on, but 4th foul on Galena. That'll go against Riley Meyer, her 2nd personal foul. Lily Brown catches the ball above her head and just puts it right up. This press starting to hurt Galena. Brown can't corral it there. Some sloppy plays by both sides early on in this game. Royce has it at the top of the key. Colgan in a more of a 2-3 zone. Down low, Wesleyan Russell zips it out to the wing. Riley Meyer 3. Long rebound out to Jakayla Davis. And she takes it the other way, all the way down. And ball go out of bounds. Last touch by Galena. Morgan Strong checks back into the game as Riley Meyer leaves. Davis inbound to Brown. Davis jump stop shot. Might have got tipped by Boyce, and Galena comes away with it. Excellent defense, that possession. Galena needing to get something going offensively. Their first 5 points, one came on their first possession of offense, and the next one came a couple minutes later. Coda Bennett with the ball, as that's going to be a steal by Davis, and she banks it off the glass and in. That's the Panthers to double-digit lead.
That's something Galena really needs to start working on here during this game, is they keep trying to pass it across the center of the court, and that Colgan's just getting easy picks.
Yeah, the Colgan's playing more of a 2-3 zone, and with the length they have, Lily Brown and a couple other players, it's tearing Galena up right now. But we have our first time out on the floor. Bulldogs trail 15-5 with 1:18 to play here on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena Sports Live.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
So welcome back. As Galena called the last time out, we get back to live action, getting near the end of the first quarter now. And Sturgis trips and gives it to Colgan. Davis jump stop shot, good. 12-point Colgan lead. This Colgan team can score in a hurry. Last time Galena played them, they scored 74 points. Sturgis gets that one to rattle around and go down. So that is her second three of the game. That's something the Bulldogs have had going early on in this game. Three on the way, no good for Caroline Imhoff. And ball go out of bounds and be Panther ball. Brown with it at the top of the key. Kayla Davis, three from the corner, short, and a rebound by Russell. Russell's been a really good rebounder for these Bulldogs all year as a freshman, so still a bright future at Galena. Boys diving inside, can't get it to go. As, nearly banked it in at the buzzer, but your score at the end of one, 17-8. Panthers lead it when we come back. Second quarter action here on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena Sports Live.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than Four States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. Four States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with Four States Smart Car. For seniors, Four States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. Four State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at fourstatespharmacy.com.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
So welcome back as we begin the second quarter here of the first semifinal game of two today. Liberal will take on Pierce City after this game, and then we'll have boys action tomorrow. Strong with the ball. Strong, Boyce, Meyer, Bennett, and Russell, the five in the game for the Bulldogs. Colgan goes back to the same lineup as they started the game with. Cross-court pass, and those of what hurt Galena a lot today. Colgan's had active hands. That time Galena fortunate enough to keep possession. Dish down low. Weston Russell has it poked away as Galena's 10th turnover of the game. They've had a lot themselves, but have also forced Colgan at least 6 or 7 turnovers there in the first quarter. Davis, 3, Good from the top of the key. Extends the Colgan lead to the largest of the game at 12. Boys, 3 on the way. Can't get to go. Bennett couldn't come away with it. That's Harris that came down with the rebound, but Davis shot inside is no good. That shot no good. And loose ball that Colgan comes away with. That was Kalan. And finally, Bennett was there to rip it down, but Harris also was there too and tied it up for a jump ball, which possession arrow points the Panthers' way. Pass down low, Brown, quick turnaround shot, good. Bulldogs led in scoring so far by Arista Sturgis with 6 points. Coach Shockey calls a timeout for the Bulldogs as we'll step away for 30 seconds here on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
So welcome back. 5:52 to play until halftime. Make sure and stick around for the Leah Smith halftime show here. We'll recap first half stats and a little bit more as Sturgis able to come up with that. Russell gets the ball and she'll be fouled. That'll be the first foul on Colgan the second quarter. So Riley Boyce brings it across half court, guarded by Polona Kalan. Spin move, and we're going to have a foul called on Polona Kalan. She just ran through Sturgis' screen. So that's Kalan's second personal foul. Team foul number 2 on Colgan. Strong has it. Guarded closely by O'Brien. Boys thought about it. Now will drive and is going to be double teamed by 2 defenders, but fouled first. Foul goes against Lauren O'Brien, her first personal. Meyer with it, loses her dribble. Now Russell. Panthers not making it easy on the Bulldogs in the paint. That was a deep 3, nearly got it to go, but rims off into the hands of Laney Meek. Back to the hands of Meek. And down low to Lily Brown. Brown up to 15 points in the game. This was nearly turned over. Goes out of bounds, last touch by Panthers' Jakayla Davis. We get it inbounded to Russell, but it's stolen away. Pass down low. Shot blocked, but a foul called as Kyla Osborne will go to the line and shoot a pair of free throws. First one's good for Osborne. Second one's good. And Boyce will just bounce it off the foot of Brown. Goodbye, the Bulldogs another 5 seconds. This pass inbounded, nearly stolen, but Sturgis able to come away with it. Riley Meyer the other way. And it'll be last touch by Lily Brown. So Colgan applying all sorts of pressure. Galena holding on to the ball. Boyce, three, no good. Rebound Russell and goes up with it and draws the foul. She'll go to the line and shoot two for the first time tonight. Russell's first one, a high bounce, but goes down. Second one, no good, into the hands of Kyla Osborne. Spin move Davis. Gets her own rebound. Down to Brown. Trying to dish it down low. Can't do so. And the Bulldogs will tie him up as they have the possession arrow. This pass tipped away and a fast break for Laney Meek. Her layup can't do it, but Lily Brown cleans it up and scores. Meyer the other way. Layup good. Tough layup as Lily Brown chasing her down. Good shot blocker. Meyer able to avoid the shot contest and still knock it down. 30-11 you're scored as we get closer to halftime. Boyce jump stop shot. No good. Rebound Osborne, and we're going to have a foul by Sturgis. So bringing it up is Lauren O'Brien. Down low, Lily Brown shot good and the foul. And gets that to go. So 33-11. See what the Bulldogs have in store. Three on the way, Sturgis. She's already made two tonight. Can't get that one to go. It's Colgan. Bring it the other way. Brown with it. Finds Imhoff. Pass down low, shot no good. Harris rebound, turnaround. That shot no good. Russell rips it down for the Bulldogs. Russell cut off near the baseline. Tough pass down low, and we'll have a foul called. 15 foul on St. Mary's Colgan. So Galena will shoot 2. That'll send Dakota Bennett to the line. Sarista Sturgis leaves the game. We'll have Katie Thompson in the game. It's that one to go. 1-2 that time at the line. Gives Bennett her first points of the night. Bulldogs now with 5 different scores. Pass to Harris down low. Cut off by Thompson. Now Davis from the wing. 3 left short. And the Bulldogs come up with it. Russell down court. Stop and lays it up off the glass and good. Nice job controlling her body and not traveling. Jump stopping and making a quick shot. 3 on the way. Imhoff, no good. Brown rebound, putback is good. And Brown just towers over everybody. She's one of the taller people you'll see in 3A girls basketball for sure. I can see why she scored 50 points last night. Russell out to Boyce. Her 3, no good. Brown grabs the rebound and finds the outlet. Davis the other way. Gets it to fall. And the foul. So this foul goes on Morgan Strong. Her first personal. Davis converts the 3-point play. Galena facing a huge halftime deficit. This pass is stolen. Find Davis over on the wing. Her 3 is good. It's Colgan showing to be way too much for Galena right now. Bulldogs haven't had much of an answer tonight. Been all Panthers this second quarter. But there, Riley Boyce is able to draw a foul, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. And 2-2 for Riley Boyce that time as we'll go to halftime. Your score 41-16. Colgan Panthers lead it. When we come back, we'll have the Leah Smith Farmers Insurance halftime show after this.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Mercy Specialty Hospital in Southeast Kansas is an innovative healing environment for surgery, specialty care, physical therapy, imaging, and wellness programs. With all private rooms and spa-like surroundings, they offer a patient-centered experience like no other. Next door is Mercy Clinic Orthopedics that focuses on eliminating the discomfort caused by injuries and disorders of the bones, spine, and joints. You'll be treated at their full-service facility with state-of-the-art equipment. Both are centrally located in Galena, Kansas, near downtown Joplin to serve the 4 states area. Learn more at mercy.net.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas.
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Welcome back out here to the Tony Dubray Classic as we reach halftime between the St. Mary's Colgan Panthers and your Galena Bulldogs. The score 41-16. It's been all Panthers in this one. But we wanted to let you know that our halftime show is brought to you by Leah Smith Farmers Insurance, 4-state agency serving Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and Missouri. Leah and her team have the products, services, and experience you're looking for. Give them a call today and see why they are more than just insurance. So the Bulldogs have been able to generate some turnovers, but they've also had 13 turnovers of their own. And anytime it's not a turnover, it's Lily Brown. She's been scoring quite a bit of points inside. She's got 24 points at half and has been a lot to handle. Just her size has been too much for the Bulldogs. They don't have much that can match up against it, and I feel like they've done a good job. They double team, triple team, but then it just leaves other people open. And Jakayla Davis has also been a good player for Colgan this half as well. So Galena has had some scoring of their own. They had 5 different scorers in that half, so it's good to see them sharing the ball. Riley Boyce had 4 points. Arista Sturgis had 6 points. Weslyn Russell with 3. Riley Meyer with 2. And Dakota Bennett with 1. So sharing the wealth on the Bulldogs sideline. But we'll go ahead and step away one more time. And when we get back, we'll be getting closer to second half action here on the Leah Smith Halftime Show on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena Sports Live.
Looking for a pharmacy that truly cares? Look no further than 4 States Pharmacy, your hometown pharmacy in Galena, locally owned and rooted in our community. 4 States Pharmacy is the place to go for those needed vaccinations. Plus, check out their large selection of everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Take advantage of their convenient drive-thru or local delivery with 4 States Smart Car. For seniors, 4 States Pharmacy offers free Medicare Part D consultations. 4 State Pharmacy, where your health and community come together in Galena. Check us out online at 4statespharmacy.com.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Hello, 4 States. This is Jay Hatfield with Jay Hatfield Motorsports. We've been serving the 4 States area with motorcycles, ATVs, and side-by-sides, plus offering you parts and service since 2005. We have 2 convenient locations, Pittsburgh and Joplin, selling quality brands such as Polaris, Kawasaki, Yamaha, Can-Am, and Suzuki. Jay Hatfield has a huge inventory available for immediate delivery. We offer financing options and an extensive selection of accessories. Most important, we're making deals. Come in and get your phone started today at Jay Hatfield Motorsports in Pittsburgh or Joplin.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
Is me, you, anyone that wants to be.
There is no typical firefighter.
So welcome back here, a minute and a half until second half action, if I could figure out how to talk, as it's a very lopsided score leaning Colgan's way. What were some of your takeaways in the first half, Cole, by either side?
Yeah, Cooper, honestly, really, I think that Galena's played a pretty good defense. I think that they're defensively, there's a lot of upside to it. They're causing a lot of forced turnovers and they're doing things like that. But the problem really comes down to the reason it's 41-16 is because they're just really struggling, like inbouncing and on offense. I mean, they're turning over the ball really fast and really easily, and they're having a lot of trouble getting the inbound passes in, not really allowing themselves to score, and also giving Colgan a lot of fast break points, and that's really just racked up the score. But when they've been on even matchups, they like when Colgan offense is out there just plain Jane against Galena defense, they've been doing pretty good, doing a lot of forced turnovers, getting a hand on the ball, poking it free, getting it poking it out of bounds, and just causing Colgan to have a harder time to score. And I think that if they keep that up, plus they find a way to inbounds the ball and create good offensive possessions, they could, have a lot of upside to the rest of this game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this game is pretty much out of reach when you're playing a team as good as Colgan that'll compete for a 3A state title or 2A state title this year for sure. But really good point was their press. It just threw Galena's mojo off and kind of screwed up their half-court offenses. They were never able to really get into that, and it just seemed to be a pick. Somebody set a pick and then shot, and they had a lot of issues getting the ball down low. And Colgan starts the second half with Lily Brown making a layup.
Lily Brown really just being a cheat code all game. Get it in the inside, and she's scoring almost every time.
Yeah. 26 in the game for the Colgan senior. Brown, as Galena able to retain possession there. Top of the key, straightaway three, no good. Go out of bounds. Back to the Colgan Panthers. Down low, Lily Brown shot good. As first two possessions, Colgan's been able to score on. Riley Boyce has it. Loses her dribble, looking for Russell. Able to corral it. Lots of traffic in that lane. Colgan's closed off a lot of driving lanes. Usually Riley Boyce likes to drive and get into the lanes and slash, but she hasn't been able to do that tonight. Panthers have shut it down. Layup good. That is Mariah Harris with the layup. As the Panthers gone on a 6-0 run to start this second half. Morgan Strong, Riley Meyer, Riley Boyce, Arista Sturgis, and Weslyn Russell, the five in the game for Galena. Strong with it. As Meyer just loses it out of bounds. Bulldogs had 13 first half turnovers. That's first of the second half. Colgan had a lot of their own. I don't have an exact number, but I'd say it's somewhere around 9 or 10. Davis, 3 from the wing is good. And Davis and Brown have been the two clicking tonight for Colgan, making it 50-16. These two teams have won the last 7 Tony Dubray Classics. Galena winning 2 of them in 2019 and 2020. And Colgan have won them from 21 to present. You're going to have a foul on the floor. And no inbounds from the baseline. Wait to see who the foul's on. That's the first team foul on Galena of this third quarter. Foul goes against Arista Sturgis, her 4th personal. Brown jump stop shot is good. Boyce has it. Now at the top of the key, Sturgis bounced off her foot, able to save it though. Boyce in the lane, shot is good, but they're going to call a foul on the floor. So shot. Or did they count that? Oh, they counted it. So the basket's good, and Riley Boyce will get a chance at a 3-point play here. Looked like the referee was signaling on the ground, but he said and one. So count the basket. That gives Riley Boyce 7 points in the game, team high. Had 26 last night in a terrific performance. That's Osborne with it now in the corner, nearly traveled. Osborne gets it back. Davis has it in the lane. Down low is Brown and she'll be fouled. First one for Brown is good. Second one good. So 54-19 Panther lead. Halfway through the third quarter. This game stayed close there in the first quarter for the most part, but second quarter pass, Colgan's really just owned the game from there and proved to be too much for these Bulldogs. Nice screen by Russell there, able to get Boyce an open shot that she knocks down. So a couple buckets in the last 2 minutes for the Bulldogs. Davis in the corner, 3 is good. Davis has been a terrific three-point shooter for the Panthers tonight. She has 19 in the game. Between Davis and Brown, they have 51 of Colgan's 57 points, so that's 2 players. Got a foul on the floor, or on the floor, but on the shot. Fouls against Janessa Davis. That one's no good, and ball on the ground, a loose ball, and we'll have a jump ball. So good hustle displayed by Wesleyan Russell there to force a jump ball and keep the possession for her team. Get the ball inbounded. That's Meyer. Quick shot. No good. And a rebound by Emhoff. Ball nearly stolen away. Davis comes away with it. Jacayla Davis. Emhoff in the corner. Down low. They find Harris. Kayla Davis straightaway 3 is good. Davis been on fire. Haven't seen her miss too many of those tonight. Now with it's Russell. Finds Bennett, newly checked into the game. Her layup too strong and a rebound by Harris. So a good look there, just couldn't get it to fall. Janessa Davis, corner 3. No good. Jacayla Davis 3 is good. (63-21), and she has 25 of her own. Her 6th 3 of the game. Myers 3. High rebound is brought in by Mariah Harris. Down low, and a travel is going to be called. That was Molly Sweezy called for the travel. So getting towards the end of this third quarter here. Wanted to let you know to stay up to date on all of our broadcasts at varsitysportslive.com. Full broadcasts, lineups, stories, and more. Or at varsitysportslive.com. Up to 10 broadcasts per night. Live local sports in Southeast Kansas with Varsity Sports Live. So we got plenty more broadcasts this week to tune into. Your Galena boys basketball team will be in action tomorrow as they will take on Pierce City at 7 o'clock tomorrow. So we'll have pregame at 6:45 on here, and then your Lady Bulldogs will fall into the third place game on Saturday, where that'll be a 3:30 tip-off, and so we'll be broadcasting that also with the pregame at 3:15. We're going to have a foul called here as the last remaining seconds start to wind away from this third quarter. Pierce City and Liberal are set to play next at the conclusion of this game. As that's a nice shot by Boyce on the inbound. Her first three of the game and the third Bulldogs three of the game. Harris shot off the glass, good. Time starts to tick away. And we'll head to the final quarter of play. Your score at the end of 366-24. Panthers here in the Tony Dubray Classic. We'll step away and have final quarter play after this on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
Welcome back out here to the final quarter of play. As the Panthers will start with the ball. Riley Meyer, Weston Russell, Morgan Strong, Arista Sturgis, and Riley Boyce, the 5 for your Bulldogs.
That right there puts Davis, that's her 7th 3 for the night. That puts her 1 off from the record.
The tournament record?
Yeah, the tournament record is, or the tournament per in one game is 8. For boys and girls. So if she makes another 3, she'll tie it, and then makes another, she'll break it.
Yeah, she's been on fire tonight as things have been clicking for the Davis and Brown, 2 key Panthers players. A nice screen set by Russell again. And we're going to have a foul called.
And that would be...
It's the 5th foul on Arista Sturgis. She'll foul out of the game, and Katie Thompson will check in the game for the Bulldogs. So bringing the ball up is Palona Kalan. 3 for Davis is good, as she has been on fire from 3-point range.
She just tied the record for the boys and girls in a single game. 3 points, 3 points scored in the game in this tournament.
So Meyer being pressured here and be poked free, but stay with the Bulldogs. So Galena with 5 different scores in this game. Boyce the leading scorer so far with 12 points. Davis had it at the top of the key. Now will fire straight away and gets it to go. As Davis breaks the record there, and we'll have a timeout on the floor, 75-24, with 5:41 to play. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Sorry about coming back so late. Didn't miss anything except the ball being inbounded. So Galena draw a foul there, but number 14, Michaela Matthews, checks in the game for the first time for the Bulldogs. So Russell gets the inbound. Tough shot, but can't get it to go. Jump ball will point the way of the Bulldogs. Boys to inbound it, has it poked away, and a turnover by Galena there. O'Brien has it in the corner, guarded closely by Katie Thompson. Down low. Be triple teamed. Imhoff with it, guarded by Matthews. Halfway through the fourth quarter of play. Shot up, no good. Fulgen grabs the rebound. Cross-court pass to O'Brien. Now a kick and a three, as that's Janessa Davis. So the Panthers have put up quite a bit of points in these last two games. 92 yesterday and 78, and still counting for 3.5 minutes. Boyce driving in the lane, gets fouled. First one is good. Colgan will send a couple subs in. Have a running clock once it gets over 40 points, I believe, in the fourth quarter. That one's good. So 78-26. That was Riley Boyd's 5th free throw of the game. Gives her 13 points in the game. We have a jump ball that points the way of St. Mary's Colgan. Pass stolen right away on the inbound. Pull up 3 for Boyce, no good. And Davis the other way has a layup. Boyce being guarded closely by Jagmauer. And also into the game, Kendall Hunt for the Bulldogs, another freshman. So Galena with 3 freshmen on the floor. A lot of youth on this Galena roster. Only 2 seniors, Arista Sturgis and Megan Fields. So still a young team that has a lot of development. And with how they played last night, beating Thomas Jefferson after losing to him by 14, they're Boyce that gets a floater to go. It shows that they've been able to improve this year, and that's all you can ask for, is that you get better every game, you learn and work to get better. And what we saw last night seemed like they've definitely gotten better since that first game of their season. So the final couple seconds tick away. We'll see if Galena wants to take one more shot, but at the conclusion of this, we'll step away for a commercial break, and we'll come back and recap it and do a post-game show. As the Galena Bulldogs are going to lose this game 80-28, and they'll play in the 3rd place game on Saturday at 3:30. So we'll go to a quick commercial break, and we'll come back and recap it here on your home of Galena High School Athletics, Galena Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to embark on a mouth-watering journey down the legendary Route 66? Look no further than Bricks and Brews Woodfire Grill and Pub in the heart of Baxter Springs, Kansas. Start your culinary adventure with their delicious wood-fired pizzas. Keep it rolling with their classic appetizers and crisp salads. Plus, don't miss live music and so much more. Take a detour from the ordinary and head to Bricks and Brews in Baxter Springs, a taste bud trip down Route 66.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Dad, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
Freedom of the press is about your right to know. It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
So welcome back here to the post-game show here on Galena Sports Live. We're going to keep it brief. We got another broadcasting crew coming in behind us, so we can let them get their stuff moved in this crammed press box up here. But Galena drops this game 80-28 versus a really good Colgan team. They never showed any quit at any point in this game. Their body language never got bad, and that's what you like to see out of your team. These losses suck, but you just got to wash it out of your mind and move on to Saturday, because Galena's played this team and they know what they're getting themselves into with Colgan. They know they're a tough out anytime you play them, regular season or postseason. But the stats for Galena go: Riley Boyce 16 points, Arista Sturgis 6, Weston Russell 3, Riley Meyer 2, and Dakota Bennett 1. As that rounds out the 28 points for the Bulldogs, which they'll face the winner of the game going on here in a matter of moments between Liberal and Pierce City. Galena will play the loser of that at 3:30 tomorrow on the main gym. I'm not going to say too much more. There's not a lot to say about this game, but make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, where your boys basketball team will take on Pierce City at 7 p.m., where you can catch that here on Galena Sports Live. Pregame will start at 6:45, and we look forward to bringing it to you live here tomorrow. So for myself, for Cole Grand, my name's Cooper Grand, saying so long, and thank you guys for watching tonight.